Alrighty, welcome back, and hello everyone. We are here again with another gameplay commentary. This time we are playing some Alistar support. If you want to see the ranks, we're in the high emerald, kind of low diamond range here. So one diamond player, mostly emeralds, ones, twos, against threes and fours. It's kind of all over the place, but kind of around that elo, that's where the MMR of this account is. We are currently playing a Tristana Alistar combo into a Kaisa Anivia. I thought that it was any support, but it turns out that it was the Anivia. So we'll see how this goes. Should be a pretty easy matchup. So yeah, we'll see how it goes when we load in here. Um, Looking through and just trying to make a game plan off the bat, it looks like Anivia took Electrocute and Vi took Halo Blades. Annie also has Electrocute, so it looks like they're a pretty burst-heavy early game combo. Kaisa will do really good in the late game fights, but Jace also doesn't scale super well. So it looks like we should be pretty good as long as they don't get super ahead early. And we're going to start Q here. Let's see, cool. And yeah, we're gonna look to try and get some good stuff done here. First off the bat, I know that we have lethal tempo and they have lethal tempo, so it's kind of unclear who wins the level 1. If I'm being completely honest, it's probably them, considering my Q is almost useless level 1. So maybe we can try to go for like a quick trade in this lane bush. I think we can go in this lane bush. See if they greed and try to walk down after leashing. I have Glacial, so getting just like a Q slow on both of them would allow Triss to stack lethal tempo really fast. And then we might actually win the early game fight against them. It kind of depends on what ability Tristana started. And I don't obviously know that yet. So we'll have to see. Hecarim also went Phase Rush, so it looks like he's probably going the Lethality build, which I think is the right case in this instance. He should be able to burst anyone on their team fairly easily, considering that Vi is probably also going... Sorry about that. Vi is probably also going Assassin, considering the Halo Blades. So we'll see how this level 1 play goes. We're mostly, like I said, just looking to get a quick health trade. If we're able to get the health trade off, then that could give us a good advantage in terms of lane state later. Oh, it looks like they are going to walk through. So we get to bust her flash right off the bat. That's actually huge. And that's why we go for level 1 plays like that. If they greed, we get to punish them really hard. We don't want to use our stack on the first minions like that. We would rather use it on these 3 melee minions here. And that's only because these 3 are much more important for getting lane control. So I'm going to go ahead and just stack right away 2 of these minions. And then as soon as this one dies, we're going to be level 2. So now we can hard pressure them. Try to keep them out of EXP range. So we get a 2-wave crash here, which is good and bad. What's good about it is we get that early lane control down pretty easily, which is really nice. And it also means that they're going to have a bounce back slow push against us. So they're going to push back into us and makes us safer from jungle ganks. However, them pushing that forward means that shouldn't have canceled my auto attack. That was unfortunate. But the fact that, well, now Tristana's actually out shutting pretty hard. So I was getting ready to push Kaisa away if she tried to come up there. Really, Tristana should just stop hitting this, considering that Vi can easily 3-camp. So I'm actually going to go ward for Tristana here. We have a ward across the wall, but I'm going to ward like up here, so that Vi doesn't get an easy gank angle in here. I lost some EXP for that, but it's honestly really safe, because this would be the point where Vi's kind of like finishing a 5-camp, and she could come to gank us. Hecarim did a full clear, so yeah, no, Vi's nowhere to be found. I figured she might track back if she was smart, because bot lane has better gank setup. But she might have been hovering topside. Here, there's not much I can really do. That's why I'm kind of just game planning. Vi shows up mid. Okay. I want to watch that fight. Oh, that's amazing for us. Okay, perfect. And bot lane's really just going to be chill until we can find a good all-in. I want to all-in on Kai'Sa, because obviously Anivia with the egg makes it a lot harder to do anything. If I'm able to stack this cannon out, now I feel a lot more comfortable engaging. So I'm going to let Tristana know my intentions and see if we can get something going here. So now that we know where Vi is, I'm comfortable pushing once again. Because we know that she can't be down here right now, since she just died in mid. It does mean that her bot camps are respawning first, however, since she got a leash and started here first. So now, around now, is when she probably might get a good angle to gank us. We still have our ward, and we have River Bush. But I might drop a ward over this wall now. Not River Bush, I mean the Scuttle Crab. Just so she can't like blast cone over whenever it spawns. This might actually be a good recall timing. Or we can cheese them. I want her to push up more. Okay, that's a good trade. Now we want to back it off. Okay. I thought that my W would push away her her dash, but it didn't work. Either way, we stay alive for that. I'm gonna stay here, only because I want to try and hold this. No, you get out of here. Recall. I hold. I'm just trying to hold the wave so Tristana doesn't lose as much. So that's my entire goal here. Is to just keep it about right at the same spot. We're able to freeze. If she hadn't canceled her recall, this would be a lot better. I don't want to make her lose that minion. Okay. It's alright, Hecarim. Now we get to put them in a really unfavorable position, and we get to actually push the wave here and then go take Dragon, which is a really good call. Hecarim stopped their recalls, so now they're really late, and they have to stay and defend tower, or they lose that entire wave. I'm going to tank here, only because if there's a fight that breaks out, I want Hecarim to have more health, and I'm planning on recalling right after this anyways. Once it gets down to 600, perfect, we'll start channeling. I want to keep an eye here because Vi can show up, but I think it's going to be pretty easy Lucid's by. Well, actually, they're pretty squishy, and my team's pretty bursty. I could probably go defense boots. It's hard to say. I'm gonna wait for like 25 gold, 20 gold here now. I'm gonna go and grab steel caps. Actually, Merc treads might be better just for the disables. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mercs. And then we're gonna head back onto the map. I really like going tier 2 boots first on support because of the extra movement speed and the extra early stats it gives you are really good for those fights. Hecarim's doing a lot for us right now. We haven't really gotten a chance to roam a lot, but I think that this game has been a really good example of how you can use bot lane to manipulate wave states. I want to look up top. That seems to be... Did Jace have biscuits? How did he heal that much? I'm going to go and get vision against Vi real quick, considering that Tristana can just let that push into her. So there is a Vi there. And now she gets level 6, which is a huge power spike for her. We want to push this in and then just be careful of Vi. If we push up, she has 6 and can kind of wreck us. I might just look to go mid here. Oh, there she is. She's gonna recall on that push. They get another pick mid, which is awesome. I thought she might try to mind game me there, but either way, it's not a big deal. Stack that, and we just heal it right back up. Something I love about Alistar too is he's kind of like an all-around support. He's got healing, he's got engage, he's got peel. Kind of does a little bit of everything. I want to shove out this wave here, only to put more pressure on them, to get my ulti and to kind of just make something happen on map. Like if I can go defend Ahri, who's pushing up really far, do something here, I think it'll be good. Maybe try to make another pick off Annie, or even just get some deep vision here. My wards were on an awkward item slot there.
An ally has been slain.
Hecarim died there. I think we can easily dive her here. Ooh. With the Vi there, that was a very bad combo. I mean, at least she gets the kill, but I was not expecting the Vi. And I'm just gonna hop over and flash over this wall. Is that the best I can do? Oh my god, let me... that was real bad. I might still not die because of my ultimate. I was trying to just hit the wave, or hit the blast cone, and my attack move messed me up. But we're gonna stack both of these and then leave. We don't want to stay and get dove here. I mean, if they try to dive me here, it'd be honestly kind of funny. Fiora's winning pretty hard top lane, which is awesome. Considering that I just kind of had to be... Well, my team's pretty burst heavy, so I can go into something like this. Into an Ebon Shroud. Normally, I think the general rule that I've heard that holds pretty true in my games is that you want to go Ebon Shroud if your team's burst heavy, which mine is. But you want to go Locket if your team has the higher DPS. Now, I think that if Hecarim was Bruiser Hecarim, then you could make an argument for DPS, including lethal tempo. But considering that he's Assassin, I think it's going to make a lot more sense to go Ebon Shroud and to just burst their damage. Especially considering that the enemy team is all squishy. So, they're not really able to do anything if they just die instantly. Like, there's no way they can resolve that. I don't quite have my hourglass up. I'll hop over. I didn't want to be in range for gold there, so I'm happy that they kind of backed off. I'm gonna knock her away. Try to keep Tristana alive here. We did keep her alive, so that's really good. She also buster shotted, but the glacial slow might have made her live there. I'm gonna stand in front of her just to make sure that she can't get Kaisa W'd. Nice. Perfect. And I have Hourglass. We can dive this. No, we just go for Drake. Not Alistar, what? Anivia has ridiculous wave clear. I'm be surprised they don't FF this. Dang. That was kind of brutal there. Oh, I couldn't Hourglass in time because I was stunned. That's okay, though. Dang. Does Ahri get the chase there? Yeah, she should. Perfect. Yeah, she still has 2 dashes. Potentially gets an escape out of that. Oh, but she dies for it. That's really funny. We ended up with really good teammates this game, which obviously helps a lot. But you can see how even if I didn't, my Tristana was not engaging properly or something. My use of pings was extremely helpful in just trying to get her to know what to do. And that's one thing that I really do want to highlight with playing these types of matchups, is just how you can easily gain control of the game just by communication and vision control. Like, I found Vi on that Gromp, so we didn't die to that gank that she tried to come and kill us with. Now we can come here. and get him an extra kill. Perfect. We're also going to throw a ward up there. We're just going to auto attack a little bit to help him out there. I do really want to dive Anivia, but considering that she has her egg, it's just probably a really bad idea. I forgot they do have a control word there. I'm going to sweep this just to make sure. We want to shove this because Fiora's making a lot of pressure top lane. So if we don't pressure bot lane, then it's going to be just complete pressure imbalance, and they're going to have no choice but to go get Fiora. So we really want to make an alternative choice for them, because then if they come for us, Fiora gets to keep doing her thing. And this is what we learned from playing all the roles, because I learned how to manage pressure properly from playing top lane. We can easily die for here, 100%. Yep, and she knows it. And insta-dead. Nice. I have not missed a WQ combo this game. It's honestly really good for me. I'm new to Alistar. Oh, nice surrender. Alright, that was a pretty quick and easy game. Ooh, they get one kill right at the end there. Alright, let's take a look at the end game stats. Close off. Loading out here. That game was mostly won from the top side. We're gonna go and honor Ari. She had some really good play that game. Nice. So we got a ranked reward. We got an A minus plus 30 LP. Let's take a look at the view advanced details here. So obviously we didn't do very much damage considering, but if we look at the general stats here, where's the one I'm looking for? Crowd control score, we had the highest in the game, besides Anivia, actually. We had a very high 14. If we look at ally healing, we did the most in the game. As well as vision score, we had the highest in the match. Highest amount of wards placed and wards destroyed. Actually, Vi destroyed 2, so not quite on that front. But we had a really high impact, especially for such a short game. This was really good for vision score. As well as just CC. And our team had a total of 21 kills, and we only had 5 kill participation here. But considering that most of those kills were on the top and mid side of the map, I'd say we did our fair share at the end of just securing and maintaining our lead. So, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Alistar is one of my favorite supports right now, so I'd love to make more content for him. If you guys have any other suggestions about other concepts you'd like to see highlighted, please let me know in the comments. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.